ability all the way through to the handover. What would you do? How would you rewrite that?
How would I rewrite the tech? Well, in the US, Revit is the main software that we use for doing our BIM modeling. And although it's a good software, it really falls short for MEP subcontractors because they have to come up with all of their content themselves. So if they're
Hmm.
putting J boxes or panels or whatever, there's nothing out of the box that they get. Um, so I guess I'm struggling with this one a little bit too, just because there's so many aspects to this.
Yeah.
But I would say if we could get some standardized families across the industry, um, and if we can start standardizing on like an ACC like platform, and we don't have all these different variables where we're trying to figure it out from job to job, I think it's going to make everything that much more streamlined. The problem is I don't really love monopolies either. Um, so like trying to say that like we should all standardize on ACC really
Yeah.
isn't a good move either.
Tough,
So
a tough
I don't
question
really
to answer.
I don't really have good advice on that one.
Yeah,
I think the biggest thing with that would be is if you can just get your stakeholders involved earlier. So if you can get your guys
most
who are
definitely.
doing the install on the job site into the meetings from day one, it'll probably change the way construction's done with them.
Yeah. To be honest, I think the way would forward would be getting everybody in on the set at the same time. So getting in your architects, your quantity surveyors, your civil works engineers, all of these guys, in at the same time. Get them communicating between one another because you know how much of a pain it can be to try and get
Hmm.
the architect and then he goes away for his drawings and then he comes back and then the quantity surveyor puts his bits in and it can be a right fucking minefield to be honest.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, getting everybody into the same in on the same page, in on the same meeting at the same time, everyone singing off the same in sheet. That for me is the way forward, to be honest.
I think it's a good thought. There's a lot of complications that get in the way of that as far as like contract structure and things like that. But yeah, I do think that could be, I think that could be the way of the future.
Yeah. Well, Jeff.